Whether you're a guy in a cape.
Didn't we change that?
Geek in a cape sounds weird. So should we say nerd in a cape?
Fine, do nerd in a cape.
Okay, whether you're a nerd in a cape.
Our rogue who's sneaky.
Join.
Chris.
Jason.
No, that's Jason.
Yeah, I'm Jason.
I know, but I was pointing at him saying you.
Oh, okay.
Now you say his name.
Roger.
As we entertain the geeky.
Wow, that was
bad.
It was a little discombobulated.
I was confused.
That's really bad.
Well, you said my name.
Right.
So I said Jason's name and pointed at you saying you say Roger's name is kind of what I was getting to with that. But
But
it
how we
got all
normally
weird.
introduce guests on the show is I say your name, you say my name, and then we say hello, like, hey, Chris, what's going on?
Oh, and we have Jason O'Toole here, the mighty curator of nerd news.
And that's how our intros go. Say hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
No, not. And that's how our intros normally go. And you went and buggered that all up.
Let's go back and listen to the archive here because I would say that the intro has been nothing short of inconsistent. Always.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah,
true.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's kind of our thing.
Yeah, no, chaos is the means that we work in.
Inconsistency is your consistency.
That's exactly
So
correct.
what? We're on week 3 now of this pandemic.
Depends on where you're at.
Well, yeah.
For us, I mean,
I was
for
gonna say,
us, for us, we're in week 3
in New York, they're at a month 1 at this point.
I mean, we're pushing it.
So we thought we would do, and we're going to talk about a few different things here, but this is the Geek's Guide to the Apocalypse.
And how to survive and stay geeky, because that's kind of our thing.
That's super our thing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to stay at home. You got to have stuff to do.
Stuff to do, entertainment, ways to not go insane and murder your family. That's what we're trying to avoid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want anybody murdering anybody.
No, that would be
No,
super
that would be
bad.
bad. So this will help.
Okay.
You not murder.
So let's start it off with the grindage with some snacks.
Oh yeah, you gotta have snacks. It's the end of the world. You gotta have snacks.
Yeah, I like pirate booty. That's my snack of
Dude,
choice.
you have been jamming some pirate booty.
Is so good. I'd never really eaten it before, but someone brought some. I think it was Lemur actually. Lemur brought some pirate booty to a party we had one time, and I started eating it. And they just had poured it in a bowl. I didn't even know what it was. I just started. I was like, this is like popcorn with all that crap that gets stuck in my teeth. Like, what is this? And he was like, oh, it's pirate booty. I was like, this is the best.
This is the best thing ever.
What pirate booty is, it's like corn pops, but flavored like white cheddar.
Yeah.
It's basically a Cheeto with white cheddar,
But
and they're shaped like popcorn.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Pirate booty's pretty good. It's all right.
So good.
It's no Twinkie.
It would be cool if they made it like coin shaped. Like it was real booty. Like doubloons.
Well, no, because that's kind of like the point. Is you open it up and it's like rubies and pirate treasure. It's pirate booty. All right, don't judge the booty. The booty can be the booty.
Whatever.
It's good.
Whatever.
It's good though, and
It's
I
tasty.
eat it way too much.
So is that your apocalypse snack?
That is one of my apocalypse
So
snacks.
when we say apocalypse snacks, we're talking like Woody Harrelson and Zombieland type style. Of this is the snack you want to have.
This is the snack I would want in the
Would
apocalypse.
you go out in search of this?
Yes, absolutely. I would go to the headquarters of Pirate Booty and get all the leftover Pirate Booty.
How many booties are left in there? Because I want them.
Jason wants all the pirate booty. So booty is on Jason's list. Chris,
Oh, Mountain Dew, bro.
Mountain Dew.
All day,
I
man.
can't live without Mountain Dew.
No, it's
you have a lot of Mountain Dew stuff going on here.
Dude,
You
that
got
is-
like your bread in a Mountain Dew box.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
instead of the traditional bread box. I like that.
we normally have our bread in the pantry.
Nope. Mountain Dew boxes.
But being that we have to fill the pantry with like canned goods and shit.
I've never seen my pantry so full. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane, right? So being that that's full with canned goods and shit, and we needed a place to put the bread, I was like, Tara, my brilliant wife, was like, well, fuck it, I'll cut this Mountain Dew box up and throw it in there.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant.
No, yeah, and I would keep it that way even when this is over because bread in a Mountain Dew box.
It makes sense.
It makes sense to you.
It's
Yeah.
brilliant. But
Like,
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew,
Mountain
oh yeah,
Dew?
all day.
Can't get it. Can't have apocalypse without Mountain Dew.
No, man. So it would be bad. Like I need to get a bunch of those little bladders and fill them with it.
Okay.
Okay, you know those water bladders
Yeah.
that I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Why?
Just so
you
I
can
can
put it in
carry
your
around
butt? Like,
whenever.
why-
I don't need to put it in my butt.
Is that what you're doing?
But then why do you need it in a bladder?
Mountain Dew enemas?
Mountain Dew
That's
enemas.
brilliant.
Is that what you're doing?
Well, then the sugar would get to you faster, you know?
Oh my God, Chris, no. First off, Mountain Dew goes flat, so once you pour it in the bladder, you've got a limited amount of time before.
That's right. This is like, I'm thinking like a backpacking journey here, okay?
Okay.
I'm going cross country to get my pirate booty.
To get-
so
okay.
what do I need to have? I need to have Mountain Dew for the trip. So I'm filling bladders of Mountain Dew.
All right. Enjoy your flat Mountain Dew. So Roger, what
Wow.
about you? What is your apocalypse snack?
Right now, I'm on these like Little Debbie's release these lemon powdered donuts.
That sounds gross.
Like, oh my god, they are the most delicious thing in the
sounds
world.
gross, man.
No.
You want to know what's funny? Is Roger has more snack cake bullshit than anybody I've ever met in my
Dude,
life.
it's what I did for a living for so long.
He's like,
It is. I mean,
he goes to Schnucks and he's like, oh,
you
they
worked,
put these out.
you worked for the vending company.
Yeah, I mean,
They've got
yeah.
sardine flavored Twinkies.
I will try
Let's
them.
Pick up a box.
I will try all of them.
Oh no, he absolutely will. And then he's like, Chris, hey,
You gotta try this.
Pull one of these out. Try it. And
yeah.
he's like, it's gross, right?
It's gross, right?
It was a mint chocolate cupcake.
Yeah,
last
that thing was disgusting.
freaking gross.
Like it was the worst thing I ever ate. But I bought a box of
And
them.
he's like, Chris, try one of these. Tell me what you think. Like I'm gonna have anything intelligent to say about it. I'm like, dude, this is the top.
Gross.
I'm like,
No,
the top part's
it was-
yucky.
it was disgusting. It
I'm
was-
like,
it
it's
was gross.
it's yucky. And he's like, you rip that off, throw it in the trash, eat the rest.
I mean,
It's like only eating the top of the muffin.
yeah, that's exactly
same
what it is.
thing, yeah.
But it was gross. It was disgusting. The chocolate mint cupcakes were the
It
worst
was like
things.
they took candle wax
And just poured
that
it on
smelled
top.
like mint. They dumped that on top, and they were like, "Good
It
luck."
smelled like mint.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like
was like
Crest toothpaste on top of a cupcake.
it was so gross.
Jeez.
Yeah, it wasn't good. But yeah, like right now, I'm really digging those little the lemon powdered donuts, and we're gonna stop on the way home, and I'm gonna get you a pack.
I'm not gonna eat lemon donuts.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not. I don't,
So-
you're not gonna force me into this.
But as drinks go, man, I really like Yoo-Hoo. I think Yoo-Hoo is
That's the apocalypse.
like it's
drink.
underestimated, like undervalued. Nobody really thinks about Yoo-Hoo until
It
you
also
have one in
lasts
front of
longer
you.
because it's not milk.
Yeah,
Nobody knows what's actually in you.
it's water and chocolate powder, and
It's just called chocolate drink.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's like
that's what it says on the bottle.
So
Yoo-hoo
gross.
chocolate drink.
it does because it's not milk. You don't have to refrigerate it.
So I picked up a thing of Tang recently. I forgot.
Gross.
I forgot
yeah.
how much I like Tang.
You're wrong.
It
Tang
is so
gross.
good.
Tang
It's
is like
so good.
Tang is like homemade Sunny D, and Sunny D is not good.
Sunny D is not good. It's not orange juice.
It's not like Sunny D, and it's not like orange juice.
You're right. It's like orange Kool-Aid without flavor.
It's like
like
orange
orange Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid
without
with
sugar.
all of the flavor. What are
No.
you guys talking about? And
No.
how little powder are you putting in your water? That's the real question here. Because
Are you over abusing the like? Are you putting more than the recommended amount in per water?
I have never in my life
Because there's a
measured-
measurement.
Shh. I've never measured Tang in my freaking life.
So the answer to that is Chris
So this is putting
yes.
way too much powder
Yeah.
in this water.
delicious.
Let me ask you, does the spoon stick straight up when you're done with your tank? Because if it does, it's too much. It's too much.
First of all, no. I start off with a nice warm base of water, okay, and I add as much as I
you
can.
know, no,
I add as
we're-
much as I can to that, and I'll get this nice orange color.
Like Jell-O?
And then
Is that what you end
it's
up with,
close
Jell-O?
to it, close to it.
Yeah,
And then
that's
I add
gross.
cold water to that. Continue to stir, and I've got this delicious cool drink. Add some ice cubes. Wonderful.
Tang is gross. You're kind of gross for that.
You're wrong.
So
because you
Yoo-hoo,
haven't done it
some
right.
Mountain Dew.
Hold on. Well, we never really got his snack. What's your drink, first off? So,
My drink is Gatorade.
Gatorade. What's your snack?
Fruit snacks, man.
Okay,
Fruit
so
snacks.
in the Entertain the
It's
Geeky van.
hold on, it's been fruit snacks and Chips Ahoy.
Okay, so in the Entertain the Geeky van, we've got Pirate Booty, Gatorade, Lemon Donuts, Yoo-Hoo, Mountain Dew, and fruit snacks.
Yeah,
That pretty much covers the
think we're good.
basis
Yeah, I think
of
we're good.
nutrition there.
that's it.
I think we're good.
Yeah. Okay.
That is the creepiest van ever.
Whatever.
Why did we have to have a van? Does it have windows?
Well, if you're gonna go on a cross-country apocalypse tour, you need a van to haul all your shit.
okay, so then, what's some of the stuff that we're doing to keep busy here? Like video games.
I have lost my mind with video games recently. That's the only thing keeping me. But then, in all reality, that was, something I did all the time anyway when I had the time, right? I mean, my wife goes to bed several hours earlier than I do, so I always had time to sit at the end of the day and play video games. But I've been doing it a lot more lately because I'm working 2 days a week and I'm at home most of the time.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Before Jason answers the video game question, I have to know: is the internet up and running in this apocalypse society?
So that's tough. Okay,
We'll say yes.
as of right now.
As
it
of right
is.
now, okay.
Okay, but
All right.
But you also have to remember most video games don't require the use of the internet.
Right, but the ones I do, ones I play.
Okay,
do.
well, sure. So maybe you're going to have to change up a little bit of your
Well,
gaming.
don't you tell me how
Maybe
to live
you're
my
gonna have
life.
to change it up. How about that? Maybe you need more internet in your life.
You need multiplayer games in your life, Jason.
But so, I mean, by the time y'all are listening to this, the Final Fantasy VII remake will have come out. And
What time does it come out?
It comes out on April 10th.
Tomorrow,
Right
Okay,
now.
so
Tomorrow.
right about the same time that this comes out, that'll be out.
Okay. All right. Well, so my original statement is true then.
Yeah,
By the time you listen
you're
to this,
totally
the
right.
game will be out.
by the time you listen to this, Jason will have been in a Final Fantasy
sure
coma.
we weren't like 4 days off. Because then I would post this and you'd be like, by the time you're listening to this, and people are like, where the fuck do I get it?
Yeah, no, it's out. It'll be out tomorrow.
It'll be out.
Jason's going at 12:01 to pick it up.
No, it's earlier than that. Whatever time the store
I
opens.
thought they're not doing a midnight. Oh no! I guess they're not doing a midnight
There are no
release.
midnight
Sorry.
releases because of coronavirus.
There's like 8 dudes outside with
Right.
tents and
Yeah,
full blown hazmat
Truth be
suits.
told, if this was normal time, they would be doing a midnight release, then absolutely, I would be getting my copy at 12:01. But I have to wait until tomorrow morning.
How are you gonna sleep?
Oh, I sleep good, man.
Like a baby.
No, because like this.
I don't care what's going on.
How long have you been waiting for this?
5 years. 5 years we've been waiting for this. Well, almost 6 years now.
So tonight, when you lay your head down, knowing that you're going to be playing Final Fantasy VII again tomorrow, how are you going to sleep, buddy?
like a baby.
All right.
So that I can get up
Like a
early and
baby.
go get my copy of the game and preload and load it up and actually be playing it before 2 in the afternoon. Because it's supposed to be like 80 gigs, man.
What about you?
I guess Call of Duty. 'Cause that's what I'm playing now.
I guess Call of Duty.
Well, yeah, no,
He
like
doesn't even sound like he's happy with
Whatever.
that answer.
here's the thing. I've been playing
It's
Call of
his
Duty.
answer.
I'm dead inside, just like my character in that game.
I've been playing this game for over a decade now. Like every year we buy the same game over a decade. We're playing since Call of Duty 4, and every year I'm like, yeah, we'll just stop, and we never do. But that's probably what I'll be playing because I've got my little friends, and yeah,
He's got his PlayStation, Xbox friends.
I got my Xbox buddies. Yeah, like honestly, that's what I do now. If it's single player games, dude, I'm really enjoying the Fishing World Simulator. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, seriously though, the fact that you're into those kind of gauntlet-style multiplayer games means you should come over to my house someday and you should try out Resident Evil Resistance.
Yeah, I'm down. Like you
Because
explained it to me
it's
last
actually
time
a
I
very
was over there.
fun little distraction. And I don't like multiplayer. I'm not a multiplayer game guy.
Right,
But it's actually kind of a fun little distraction because it feels like a Resident Evil game, but it's also an online multiplayer game.
yeah, I'm in. Like you explained it to me when I was over there the other day, and I was like, yeah, this game sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, Call of Duty and Fishing Simulator because
Fishing simulator.
Yeah,
There's
dude-
nobody around right now. I could totally go fish, but
You don't even need a license right now.
no,
No,
you
it's
don't.
amazing.
You
You can
don't.
just go
In the state of
fish.
Missouri, you do not
Yeah.
need a fishing license right
They've
now.
suspended it.
they're like, just go, guys.
Just
Just go.
go.
Whatever.
Find something to do to keep yourself away from everyone else.
Right, fishing is the original social distancing, and
I have been fishing in illegal places with cops there, and they're like,
yeah,
they
whatever,
just shrug their shoulders, whatever.
It's
whatever.
an outbreak. It's a pandemic. Whatever.
They're
Do what
like,
you gotta do.
you go fish in that hole over there.
Hopefully, you catch something.
I did.
All right, Chris, what's your and
Well, your
Street
game.
Fighter, obviously.
What's my game? So it's been Smash Bros with the kids. We do a lot of Mario Party, Mario Kart, Smash Bros. So honestly, if I could just have a Switch, I'd be a happy camper. I didn't think I would love that system as much as I do.
It's an amazing
It's
system.
freaking wonderful.
Mario
Kids,
Party
kids are playing
cheap.
Smash Brothers right now.
Right now, yeah.
It's literally while we're talking. They're playing
Absolutely
Smash Brothers.
fantastic.
Yes, yes,
You need a Switch, bro.
I do. I want to Switch really bad.
Let's go get one right now.
I got more important things to spend my
Well,
money
you
on
know,
right now.
and a lot
Do
of these
you?
games, Smash
Yeah.
Brothers, Mario Kart, Mario Party, a lot of these games can be played online with your friends.
They
Yeah.
can, or you can play them just right there, right now.
yeah,
Like
so
we
if
could
I-
all be sitting on our own couches and get some Smash Brothers going on.
yeah, we could do that. You know what else we could be doing? Playing Star Trek VR, Bridge Commander, but it's
not VR.
Whatever. It could be.
Bridge Crew. Well,
Yeah.
it was designed for VR, but no one bought it, so they changed it and made it okay to play without it.
I mean,
But that's because we can never find the same time to play. Like one person in our group is always not able to play.
it's sad.
And we have 4 people. That was the whole point. Was we have 4 people. We have 4 places on the bridge.
Yeah, we should call and get this set up because I want to play.
Well, I
Bridge
do too.
Crew.
I love that game.
So okay,
Yeah.
going from video games, we'll do
Yeah,
another
yeah,
type of
so-
entertainment. Let's take it to the tabletop. What are you gonna throw some dice? You gonna
I'm
play
throwing
with some
dice.
cardboard?
I'm doing Deadlands.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, but see, that's the problem right now is, you can't do those kind of things. Like,
But you can.
but yes, you can. You can set up your webcam and you can do that. But in all reality, I think I play and run more role-playing games than both of you combined at this point.
Yeah.
I'm running 3 games and I'm playing in a 4th,
Yeah.
and I haven't done that any of them in a couple months now.
Well, it'll be 1 month.
No, it's been almost 2.
It's not for Deadlands.
So are you
We
saying
played
we're,
the first Saturday
Of March.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
I mean, that's a month ago.
Yeah, it's only 1 month.
All right.
Because we'd be playing this Saturday if it wasn't, pandemic.
Well, okay. But you can't really do that right
I mean, there's way, which leads to a different topic. There are still ways to do role playing games right now. You've got Roll20, you've got Discord, you've got so many different avenues now to run role playing games.
Yeah, I mean, you can set up your
being at the
webcam
table.
and get together on Google and Hangouts and.
I mean, back in the
I'm a big
day,
proponent for Hangouts.
back in the day, I played a D&D campaign on. I don't even remember the.
It's probably Skype.
No,
if
it wasn't
was back
Skype
in
because
the
I
day.
didn't have webcam. It was a type, and Rev ran it, and he would throw the maps up for the fights, and you would move your little guy where you wanted them to go, and the program would roll the dice for you and everything. You didn't have to do anything but type what you were going to say.
I don't like digital
Creepy.
dice. prefer
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't like digital dice.
Obviously, we're tactile creatures, the three
I
of
don't
us.
like digital dice.
We want to feel the dice in our hands and we want to roll it, but it's the end of the world, Jason. Compromises have to be made. And sometimes that means
Also, some
digital
players
dice.
are dishonest. You know what I mean? If I can't see your roll,
That's why the computer does it for you.
Well, okay, but you can't do
Yeah,
that
but the
with
computer
Discord.
could be cheating. I don't trust this computer machine.
Yeah, no, obviously, because I can roll my dice to make sure I get a 20 every time.
you can't get a 20.
What?
Statistically impossible to get
With
a 20 every time.
the correct dice I could.
With the cheat dice, sure.
Don't you worry about my cheat dice.
Oh, okay.
It's my good set.
How do you... It's my good DMing set right here.
Look,
Coming up.
I would love to be able to be sitting down playing the D&D games that I've been running, because I'm having a really good time running all of them. All three of them have been really fun. I'm having a great time playing in your Deadlands game. That
Right.
has been super fun. I wish we could still do that.
We will. We'll get back to it.
But it's hard right now. You have to have, access to oftentimes expensive kind of technology to be able to pull those kinds of things off.
That is true. That is true. It is one of those things that the hobby does have to evolve. Now, we'll take role-playing games off the table. Into the world, what are you playing?
Well, I mean, board games, I guess, because a lot of board games can be played solo in this day and age.
That's true.
Depends what it is, yeah.
Arkham Horror can be played by yourself.
Fucking Star Realms.
Elder Sign.
I mean,
Zombicide.
Star Realms would be my thing, dude.
I would just go back to the old...
Last Night on Earth
Last Night
that's a
on
good
Earth's
one.
can be played all by yourself.
I'd just go back to the old chit-style war games that are out there, because those are solitary games. Field of Fire,
Sure,
B-52,
yeah.
Super Fortress.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of board games. I mean, as someone who works in the gaming industry, there's a lot of board games that are including the solo play. Not because of the pandemic, just because that's a thing, right? Some
Right.
people play games by themselves.
I have quite a few solo board games that I play, because every once in a while I want to play a game and no one's around.
Right, but even, in a quarantine type situation, I mean, like with you, for example, Chris, I mean, you have your wife here, you have your sons here.
Yeah.
So you have four
I
people.
have people to play with.
So what are you
board
playing with them?
games, yeah.
So, we've been playing a lot of 5-Minute Dungeon if we play a game.
Okay.
More Smash Bros than anything, honestly, but that's not tabletop. Christopher loves Star Realms, so that's one. I love Star Realms. That's one that we'll play. We're learning the Jaws game right now. That one's different. It's played in acts.
Yeah,
so
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
It's
Because it's the
kinda-
shark on the beach, and then they go to the orca.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then
Exactly.
it's done like a movie.
It's funky, and with people that aren't big gamers, it's really funky.
I want to play
So-
it. I want to play it really bad.
I've got it, dude.
I know you do. I see it on
I've
the
got
shelf.
it, bro. So
Well, they released a new game. I saw it on Facebook, and the Fantasy Shop posted it. And they released the It board game,
Yeah, yeah.
where it's a cooperative game where you're trying to stop Pennywise. But from what I understand, like I did a little bit of research before I came over, is if one kid dies,
You're done.
You lose.
Yeah.
nice.
You have to keep all the losers alive.
Yeah, so you can't do that standard like co-op board game where like I will be the sacrificial lamb to make sure we can win this.
Yeah.
Nice.
You have to keep everyone.
No, it
alive.
has to play out like the movie where all the kids survive.
Yeah.
Interesting.
To have a weird orgy at the end of the sewer thing.
Whatever.
That only happens in the book.
Yeah, only in the source material.
I was gonna say that didn't happen in the movie, and this is clearly based on the movie.
Which
Is it though?
It uses Skarsgård as Pennywise on the cover.
It does,
So
it
yes,
does.
it's
I'm just
based
being
on
malicious.
the new movies that have been coming, that have come out.
I'll tell you a game that I think everybody should pick up for the apocalypse. Merle's Truck Stop in Maine.
well, it's free.
It's free.
It's
definitely
free. It's on our website. Just
Promo
go.
code Geeky.
Promo code Geeky. Merle's Truck Stop in Maine. It takes 2d6 and a piece of paper. Let's go.
You win.
Yeah.
You win.
Yeah, you win.
I mean, it's as simple as that. Like, here, okay, we're plugging all these games that are great. if I was trying to like pack light, like let's say this is like the actual apocalypse thing, I don't need to be carrying a fucking giant book with me or something like that, or
one page,
my RDI book. Yeah, one page.
One page
That's
role playing
plenty.
game, and
That's
guess what?
light.
If you play Merle's Truck Stop and the correct way, maybe you can find a way to save the world.
Exactly. Not if we're in it.
No, because there's episodes of us playing that game, and it all ended badly.
For everybody involved. But yeah, Merle's Truck Stop in Maine.
I tell you, we ran that game one time as a sequel to Big Trouble in Little China.
Did you?
Yeah, we ran Merle's Truck Stop as a sequel to Big Trouble in Little China.
When?
Interesting.
We ran it for the North Central kids.
That's hysterical.
And I got to play Kurt Russell.
Jack Burton.
Yeah, I was Jack Burton. It was an amazing little one shot.
I love that.
And the way it worked is Jack Burton had to stop and get gas in China, had to stop and get gas, and Merle's Truck Stop went in for fried chicken, and the apocalypse happened.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so you can literally do anything with that game.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah,
So
we need
there's,
to repost that link.
There's
on
plenty
Facebook.
of games, tabletop games that you can still engage in, and if you've got access to the technology, you can
Do it online
FaceTime
and all that.
with your D&D buddies.
Yeah, I mean FaceTime's a thing. I mean it's changing.
Yeah.
All I gotta do. Yeah, changing all sorts of things.
So then, if okay, going on, we'll nerd it up some more. Are there any movies that you guys are watching that you're binging, or series that you're catching up on? What are you doing?
Go ahead, because we just had this.
We just had this conversation. I just
Go ahead.
spent the past 3 days in a black hole of dumb action movies.
Really, really bad, actually.
Like I watched Bad Boys 3,
Oh God,
which was good. I liked it. It was a good Bad
Look,
Boys
if
movie.
it's okay.
I just hate Michael Bay.
The
But
reality
he
is,
didn't direct it.
Yeah, he didn't
That's
do this
good.
one.
Yeah,
The
he
reality
didn't
is,
direct
if it's better than Bad Boys 2, I'm in.
Yeah, it was better
Because
than
Bad Boys 2 was not a movie. It was just a retread of everything they did.
No,
in the
I think
first
you're
one.
wrong there. Bad Boys 2 is far superior to Bad Boys 1. We'll have this conversation later.
No.
Yeah, you're wrong, but that's okay. Bad Boys 1 spent so much time world building that you really didn't get a chance to know the characters. Bad Boys 2 actually delved deep into those characters.
Yeah, okay.
But Bad Boys for Life was good. I also watched Angel Has Fallen, the third of the Fallen movies.
I didn't even know they made more of those.
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
I had
was,
no idea.
Nobody
it was,
did.
Until he told me.
Olympus has fallen, London has fallen, and now Angel has fallen.
It's all straight to DVD.
Didn't know they were connected.
No, it released in theaters for like a week, and then I watched
Select theaters.
Rambo: Last Blood.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that movie was
He's too old, man.
I watched The Expendables 4.
No. And then today I watched The Departed. So I watched a good movie, but I will say, as far as like series and stuff, I'm getting ready to rewatch The X-Files because hear me out. There was a creepy moment when I was
The
driving.
X-Files is great. There's nothing
It's
wrong
one of my
with
favorite.
rewatching
It's
The
my
X-Files.
favorite
Yeah, it's a
TV
good
show. of
How
all
many
time.
times have you watched through The X-Files?
More than I care. Not as much as Buffy, because I watch Buffy once a year.
Okay.
But I will watch The X-Files. Boom, boom, boom. But when I was driving home, I was hearing a news report, and this is a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, about enacting the FEMA to have emergency powers, which is a direct line from the X-Files movie.
Sure.
Where they're like, hey, the outbreak will happen, it'll be some Haitian virus or something like that, and then they'll enact emergency powers to FEMA. And I was like, oh crap, Chris Carter was right. Yeah. The aliens are really coming. This is just colonization happening right now.
Look, how many times did The Simpsons predict the future?
Yeah.
It happens
All
every
of
now and
them.
again.
Yeah, but that's The Simpsons. They've been on for 37 years.
It happens every now and again.
This was like the entire purpose of the X-Files was FEMA will take over, and that's how colonization will begin.
One of the things that we have to talk about is how crazy The Simpsons predicts everything, because it's
crazy.
ridiculous.
It's crazy.
They're like, oh yeah, Trump's going to be president, and then 20
Donald
years
Trump is
later,
president. Yeah.
20 years later, he's
Yeah.
president. And they're like, this is so ridiculous. It's going to happen. And it happens.
They predicted this flu coming from China. There was a whole episode about it.
They did.
Yeah.
When Marge and Homer were social distancing.
Yeah, like it's a whole like
brilliant.
Simpsons.
Yeah. The Simpsons is good.
They have an oracle hidden in the
Groening's
back
just
of
a
their
time traveler.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, Matt
like
Groening's
he's
just a
really
time
from
traveler.
2070,
They're like, consult the oracle.
and he's like,
Now
"Hey
write
guys."
it.
In the writing room, he's like, "Hey guys, how awesome would it be if we made Trump president?" They're like, "That'll never happen." He's like, "I know, it'll be great."
It's not great.
And that's
It's very not great.
and that's what he did.
That's amazing.
I'm also rewatching Supernatural. I'm watching a lot of Star Trek right now, though.
Yeah. I mean, I watched Picard. I haven't, and I watched some episodes that, introduced some of the characters that Picard reintroduces us to, because my wife had never seen the origins of some of the characters. But I don't know, man. I personally don't watch a lot of movies. I mean, if I'm sitting at home, I'm playing a video game. But
I have been watching some movies, and it's mostly just been Marvel movies because I have Disney Plus, and they're all just right there. And I watched Captain Marvel the other night, and it was, you know, it was probably 7, 8 o'clock by the time it was over. But you have that scene, that post-credit scene for Captain Marvel, where, you know, we see Cap with his beard still. We see them, and they're all looking at the little pager, and all of a sudden it just stops functioning.
Yeah,
and they're like, well, we got to try to get it back. Blah blah blah. And then she's just right there, and she asks, "Where's Fury?" Well, so I watched Captain Marvel, and then that made me go, well, now I want to watch Endgame, because that's like that's the bridge moment between Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
So then he watched Endgame.
So then I watched Endgame, and it didn't get over till, you know, midnight.
I will say one movie series I'm watching a different movie a night now because is Godzilla. I'm rewatching all the Godzilla movies.
So to take our games back to that, what do you think of MTG and their Godzilla, their kaiju stuff?
I haven't bought a Magic card, and I couldn't tell you how long, but
He's gonna buy 'em.
I'm buying.
I know.
I'm gonna buy them all.
As soon as that link came out, I texted it to Roger, and he's like, "Well, looks like I'm playing Magic again."
Yeah, I was so defeated. I was so defeated when I saw them because I knew I was going to be buying Magic cards again.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will be buying Magic cards again. I don't know how to purchase these things. I don't know if it's going to be better for me just to wait for them to show up online and spend the money for the online singles, but I will own every fucking Godzilla card that Magic makes.
That's right.
Because they're beautiful. If you haven't seen the
the card
artwork,
art's awesome.
they're amazing, and it's my big green lizard monster friend, and he's doing fun things.
Did you see the Mothra one?
Yeah, and I want them all.
The Mothra one's mean,
I
dude.
even want the bad ones like the Argus. I'm like, I gotta have them all.
There was not one of those that looked bad, though.
I know, but yeah, no, I'm buying a lot of Magic cards. It's really what's happening.
Yeah, he's gonna buy
like
some
this might be that stupid moment where I get back into Magic and I become a Magic player again because I gotta have all the Godzilla cards. I'm gonna wear my Pokemon hat. I'm gonna collect them all.
He's got Dorito stains all over his face already.
God, it's yeah.
What about you, Chris? What movies are you watching, or TV shows are you watching?
Okay, I Nat Geo like nobody's business with Disney Plus, which is so ridiculous. But
I'm around with watching animal documentaries.
Every night when I go to bed, I watch Free Solo. It's the climbing documentary about Alex Honnold who free soloed El Cap. Freaking awesome. And then Tara and I are watching The Outsider right now. It's based on the Stephen King book. Interesting. Jason Bateman actually directed it. I love him. So yeah, I'm about it. Those have been the big ones. Not a whole lot of TV outside of that.
There's not really much like with this happening mid-season for a lot of TV shows.
I will say though, when you look at Hulu, sometimes those things are backlogged, right? Where it will come to television, and then 8 months later, Hulu will have it. So like recently, I've been watching Sunny in Philly because they just added the newest season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah. And so that always makes me, I watched all of the episodes, and that always makes me want to like, well, now I want to watch older episodes because it's a funny show. I mean, it's a great show. It's the longest running situation comedy in history now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
It passed up.
It didn't pass up MASH, did it?
MASH is not a sitcom.
MASH is totally a sitcom.
MASH is not a sitcom. It has comedic elements because Alan Alda was a funny guy and a smartass, but it's about war.
Yeah, but it's still a sitcom.
Okay.
Like MASH was a sitcom up until like the last season.
Doesn't matter. Look, the fact is, I saw this on a website that said Sunny in Philly is now the longest running sitcom in history.
Okay.
Was it credible? Yes, it was their website. They put it up there.
Yeah, like no. You know what? No, I'm gonna go put on our website. MASH is the longest running sitcom, just so I can.
I'm gonna put on our
I think before
website.
that, the longest running one was like it was a one from back in the day, like All in the Family or one of those, right? Had the longest. I don't remember what the show was.
Okay.
But it had the record, and now Sunny has beaten that record.
Is it by episodes or just by seasons? Episodes, because like their seasons are like 6 to 10 episodes only.
No.
Sunny? It's Always Sunny? Yeah.
It's 10 to 13.
They're short seasons.
It's 10 to 13, but it doesn't matter. I think it comes. I don't think it comes down to either of those things. I think it comes down to years. How many years they've been on television.
How many years has it been on television now?
They're on season 14.
16. 15.
Shit.
Yeah, but they did like weird things with It's Always Sunny. Like there was like, here's a season, and then 6 months, here's another season.
Well, yeah, they had a quick turnaround
because
it was the only project they were working on.
Years.
But yeah, that's still
like I'm
years
saying, like
and years
we've got 14 seasons. I don't know if it's been full 14 years.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
we're
getting both, on the Google machines right now.
But it's definitely taking the record for longest running sitcom.
Okay.
Neat.
Well, I mean, Supernatural's ending this season, so
Supernatural is not a sitcom.
I didn't say it was.
It is now.
It's but it's the longest running sci-fi show in history.
What
13 seasons, and it started in 2005.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's legit.
Yeah.
August 4th, 2005 was the first
Is it
episode.
weird that I think a 2005 is like pretty recent and it's not?
It's not.
It's 15 years
15
ago.
years ago.
Yeah, no, that's...
We're old as hell.
Yeah. Welcome, Chris. I mean,
We're
wait, hold on,
old
Chris.
as hell.
Chris, have you hit the big 3-0 yet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you're old. Welcome to the party, pal.
No, like I'm getting bummed out about some of it. Like, yeah, no, perfect. So, let me explain. God damn it! Now you.
That's because you bathe in virgin blood.
Ozzy and Harriet.
So hold on.
Ozzy and
Before you
Harriet
take
was the longest running.
Hold on. So you're telling me wrinkles make the end, old man?
Yes.
You,
Wrinkles. I learned this from Jared Leto. That guy's still 27.
I never wanted to hit you more in my life than I do right now.
You should be mad at Jared Leto, not me.
Jared Leto's a time traveler.
Yeah, like Keanu Reeves.
I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying.
Like,
It's all about.
Okay,
the
we're getting off topic.
no.
So, what are you reading?
Let's test it.
I'm not reading anything. Actually, I'm reading Slayer. Right now, I'm reading Slayer, which is it's a quasi sequel to Buffy. It takes place after season 7, and this new Watcher is now a Slayer, but apparently she's going to be the last Slayer. So I don't know. I'm like 3 chapters in.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I finished up reading Star Wars Thrawn, the first new Thrawn novel. It was great. I'm excited to read the next one. And honestly, with Diamond shut down and not being able to read new comics, it has honestly given me a chance to catch up on some of the things I've been behind on for a long time.
How many long boxes do you have now?
Oh, I don't have my stuff in boxes right now because remember my basement flooded.
Oh,
so
yeah.
all the boxes got destroyed.
Like how much comics did you lose?
Oh, I didn't lose any comics. Bags and boards are great. Okay. I didn't lose any comics. I lost some trades and some hardcovers, but whatever. Those can be replaced quite easily.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How many comics do you have that you've bought that you haven't read? No, this is not a dig, because I'm going somewhere with this.
It's not. I mean, it's not a lot. It's probably under 100.
Under 100?
Yeah.
Chris?
That I've not done?
Yeah, like what's the thing that you buy that you might not have? Like, for Warhammer people, it's I buy all these minis I never paint.
Oh, man. What was series that I did that with was I did it with like 4, dude.
That you just bought but you haven't read them?
I still haven't read them. This is 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
When they did the relaunch of Ant-Man right around the time the movie came out,
Yeah.
I bought that series. When they did relaunch of Spider-Man.
Because I'm going somewhere with this. See, I have a boatload of movies, both in Blu-ray and DVD, that are on my shelves that are still in shrink wrap.
I know it doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Like I haven't watched them, but I bought them.
Doesn't make
Right?
any sense to me at all.
Have you seen them?
No, I just bought them because they were on sale. And
He does
Oh my
that.
god!
I do.
It's like it's on sale.
on
Impulse
sale.
buy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a movie collector. Like movies to me is like you with comics.
Sure.
So if I see a movie and I'm like, hey, this will fill a hole in the collection, I'm gonna buy it.
What movies?
Oh, there's too many.
That's
to
the
mention.
question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's
too many to name.
mention. But one of the things you can do in this time is go back on those things that, like your comics that you haven't read, or your series that you haven't read, or those movies I haven't watched that you've purchased, you've already paid for.
Yeah. They're mine.
You've already gotten the enjoyment of buying them and putting them away in your collection.
Yeah.
Bust them out and read them. Watch them.
Yeah.
Paint them. I'm working on the Excelsior model that's been sitting in my closet now for 2.5 years.
Yeah. We'll get to that for sure. But I mean, in all reality, it's an interesting chance to also read things that you've never read.
Yeah.
Right. One of the big things that's been popping up on Twitter is what is it? Hashtag something. Hold on, I gotta look it up. It's basically trying to express the idea that if you've never read it, it's still new to you.
It's new to you comic.
New
day.
to you comic book day.
Yeah, new to you
that's
comic
what
book
it is.
day.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Yeah.
New to you comic book
New
day.
to you comic book day.
Hashtag new to you comic book day.
Because they're not shipping out new stuff right now.
Yeah, no, the Diamond Warehouse is shut down. In all reality, I think the Diamond Warehouse is still functioning, so we can still get trades and things that they have in the warehouse. But the publishing houses are done; they're shut down, so they're not getting new comics, new single issue comics at all, or new trades. New trades. They still have trades in their warehouse and stuff.
But yeah, I mean, it's hard, you know, but it also provides a unique opportunity to check out series that might be akin to the things you enjoy that you haven't checked out because of money or whatever. I mean, you're not spending that every week. You come in, you buy new comics. You're not spending that money anymore because there are no new comics.
Get that trade you've been wanting to read.
So get that trade. Yeah, get that hardcover. Get that collection.
Get that collection.
Right now, most stores are still doing curbside pickup. I know your place of employment is.
We absolutely do curbside pickup.
And like get the trade that you've been looking for, that you've kind of been waiting on. You know what? You're saving money right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
you're not spending your money on new comics right now, so you're definitely saving money.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, I mean, okay. I don't like that they're still coming out with comics on digital download right now.
Well, it's not every company is doing that. I think DC is still going forward with theirs, and I think Marvel is still going forward with theirs. But a lot of smaller companies are not.
Yeah, that's one of the things. It drives me just a little bit crazy out because we're collectors by nature, so we should want to have the physical copy.
Sure.
But, you know, it is what it is.
At least you can read it.
No, you can read it. You should still buy it from your local shop after it comes out.
The issue is, are we going to get those digital comics in print ever? Are they just going to be like, hey, here's the trade of it?
I'm sure some of them...
No. Diamond's had interruptions before, and in the past, what has been done is when they come back, they just go with the idea that they didn't miss a beat, right? So the things you were supposed to get the first week of April are what you're going to get the first week that we are back to normal again, right? The schedule is just going to ignore the time it's not being used.
So it got pushed back, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Everything just got pushed back to whenever they start doing it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
the
cool.
plan.
That's cool.
All right.
What if they came out with like 6 weeks of books all at once?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
God, boom.
That would decimate my bank account.
Yeah, I don't understand that. They couldn't do that.
You wouldn't have room on your shelves.
Well, that's the big reality. But then, what it comes down to is, like I said, they just act like this time didn't elapse, right? We just go back to right where we were when we stopped. So, everybody will be good. You won't have to break your wallet to catch up. Your comics that are being released digitally now will be released physically one day.
Someday.
I promise.
Someday. And Jason stared off into the distance as he said that.
Someday.
He was, I promise. Oh, I promise.
Someday you will get those things.
Jason is jonesing for a paper fix.
I am. Because there was things that were about to kick off that I was really excited about. And that's the hardest thing. Summer's a big time with Free Comic Book Day, and
oh, I forgot about Free Comic Book Day. That's not that far away.
It's not happening. Yeah.
It's been postponed indefinitely.
So Free Comic Book Day 2021 is what you have to look forward to.
Yeah, well. But what else we got? I mean, we've
So last thing that we have here is models and minis.
Yeah.
Yeah, paint your minis.
Well, and Roger, you're putting together
Star Trek ships that have been in your closet for how long?
Years.
Yeah.
How many years?
Years.
Why have you done this to those poor ships?
What, left them in my you really don't want me to go down that road of why those have been put in closets and then in totes and then shoved in my basement to be forgotten. But
because you're not a fan. Go on.
Right. That's the obvious reason I'm not a Star Trek fan. But there are things you buy. Minis are one of them. Models are other things. There are things you buy that you just don't do. Just do them. You've got time. Like I put it up to you guys to vote, the Excelsior Class 1, and I want to give you all a bottom thank you from my heart, because this is the most painful son of a bitch I've ever put together in my life.
How far into it are you?
You saw that picture I put up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That took me 6 hours.
So, are you going to paint it?
No, because you saw the decals?
Yeah, it's got decals.
Those decals.
Oh, you don't actually paint
No,
that
no.
one?
Like, so this one here, what I did was I bought the ship, and then they released what's known as an Aztec decal design for it.
Yeah.
So it covers the entire model in decals.
Interesting.
So, but the issue is, each section on those decals you got to put on, you got to smooth out, and they go into like the worst pain in the ass detail. Like lifeboats are decals. Yeah. I'm not even done with the top of the saw. So like I sent you, posted here's the Aztec done. There's still pinstripes and markings and lights and phaser banks and
Star Trek models are ridiculous.
And this is all decals. So I didn't paint it because there's no need to paint it now. I will paint the nacelles and I will paint the areas that need to be painted that aren't covered by decals. But for the most, it's me doing these decals. And if you're off like a half of a centimeter, you got to go back, wet that son of a bitch down, and move it over.
Right.
Because it doesn't fit right.
Yeah.
Like, I've got decals that are peeling. Like I just got to re-soak and redo. It took me 6 hours of just hunched over my kitchen table doing this, smiling from ear to ear because this is what I said I would do, and cursing like a sailor the entire time.
He's like, I didn't know it would be like this.
Okay, so here's
You got to do it though.
Right,
Look,
and I'm doing it tomorrow.
as someone who keeps an eye on that Facebook page, I want to see that finished model. I better see a picture
Jason's
of that
like,
finished
I'm coming
model.
to your
Damn it.
house.
Yeah,
if
and
you don't do this.
tomorrow is my Excelsior day. It's where I'm going to spend most of the day just building the Excelsior. The backstory behind this is a couple years ago, I bought the 1/350th scale of the Enterprise, the refit, because that's a way better ship than TOS. And I realized I did not have the skill as a modeler to put this thing together. So I bought a bunch of different models to learn different skills. I bought the Cardassian ship just so I can put it together.
Sure.
I bought the Defiant so I can learn how to mask and spray paint right.
Sure.
And then I bought the Excelsior with the intent of learning how to put decals on. So eventually I can learn these 3 skills on smaller models that don't matter as much to me, and then transfer that skill over to doing this 3/50th scale.
Sure.
Why are you laughing?
I'd go on.
No.
It's just
What
a
do you
lot.
got?
I mean, you're just building upon building upon building.
Yeah.
He's taken a college course in model making.
Like, no, I want because like with the TOS with the 1/350th scale, I want to run lights in the son of a bitch. Like I want it light up. I want the hangar bay open and you can see inside the hangar bay because it's so detailed.
I want to paint a Picard to put in there.
You understand me? It's Kirk. It's Kirk. Damn it.
It's Kirk's ship.
But like I want to open the hangar bay.
But no, Picard's there now.
Yeah, it's
Time
whatever.
travel. Don't worry about it.
I want to have the hangar bay open and flip that light on, and you can see the shuttles and the worker bees and the people in the background. And there's the atrium. I'm mispronouncing it. Atrium. There's the atrium, so you can actually light that up, and you can see the trees inside this model. That's how detailed this kit is.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm gonna this is like a build.
Well, get on it, man.
Yeah, tomorrow is
it done.
the
That's
Excelsior
going to be like
day.
a 6-month ordeal.
Longer. I'm thinking maybe a year or so.
What about? Well, okay. But at this time, right, where you have all the time, it shouldn't be a year. You could literally sit and work on it all day if you got nothing.
No,
going
I'm
on.
talking about the 1/350th scale.
You have a work week.
Yeah,
off at a time.
Like the 1/350.
Just invest that in it.
You know.
You don't need to sleep or anything.
Off. Let's use that as the appropriate
Yeah.
term there. So tomorrow is Excelsior Day. There will be more pictures posted of the progress. I'm still working on the top of the saucer. We haven't even got to the bottom half of the saucer. Okay, there's a lot.
What about you, Chris? You working on any models or?
I'll paint minis. So my Transformers minis are my things right now.
I did see those. Did you buy all of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I saw when they
yeah.
released. Like I remember having them in the store.
So I had the just biggest fit of excitement when I saw that was going to be a thing, and I love the deep cuts minis. Yeah. So I was like, yes, now I gotta find a reason to play with these. That's one that Christopher painted.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. All right, a little Optimus Prime there.
Yeah, he did.
Good paint job, little dude.
Yeah, he's powerful.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
So I
Yeah.
was like, I got to do these, and then that turned into working them into a 5e campaign.
Transformers 5e.
Transformers 5e.
They're in it. You're not playing this one.
Are they
but they're in
time
it.
traveling?
So, you know what's funny? Do you remember the show Beast Wars?
Yes.
Time travel was a whole thing there because as Optimus Prime ship was coming to Earth, that had already happened, but the Beast Wars group, I guess, that gangle of Autobots, went through a wormhole or something, got to Earth, and Optimus Prime and everybody were in stasis, even though everything that they had already done had happened in the future.
Okay. Well, I guess it also isn't hard to say, like, they're from another planet, so...
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what time period they're in.
Exactly.
They're still as technologically advanced as they always would be.
Yep.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
So I'm going to turn to the audience real quick. Hey, geeks, nerds, dorks, whatever you prefer to call yourselves in this all-inclusive fandom that we have. What is your snack? What are you reading? What are you playing? What video games are you excited for? What's keeping you
Final
sane?
Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy
Everybody out there
7.
should be excited about it because it looks amazing.
What is keeping you sane in this time? Like, just hit us up on Facebook. Be like, yeah, I really enjoy this. This is what I'm doing. That is one of the advantages we live in the technological world right now, that we don't have to be isolated this way.
Yeah, I mean, we want to hear from you too. We want to hear what you think. I mean, that keeps us going, you know.
For sure. Yeah. What are you guys about?
Yeah, we
We talk into space.
Yeah, we care about you. We spend at least 5 minutes before each show talking about you, the listeners, all 12 of you.
By name.
Yeah, because there's 12 of you.
Because all 12 of you are,
I'm sorry. Hold on. We're up to 13. We're up
13.
to all 13 of you.
13.
All 13. Lucky 13.
We had tens of listeners. Now we're down to ones of listeners.
Right. I mean, at one point we were worldwide. Now we're like, oh, we got some Illinois listeners. Yay us.
We stretch out to about a 7-mile radius.
Right, from this household. But no, let us know what you guys are listening to, what you're reading, what's keeping you going on through all of this.
For sure.
And maybe you'll meet a new friend. The one person that doesn't know the other person in our 13 listeners. Maybe you'll meet a new friend.
That's all we're hoping for.
Right.
You can play on Roll20 with them or whatever.
Yeah. Other than that, hey, no, I'm not going to talk about that because they haven't got back to me yet.
Yep.
Conniving Cook's Kickstarter will be coming at some point. We're just waiting for all of this to die
this
down.
has to blow over.
We got the videos all made, and I haven't seen the videos yet. But
No, we haven't.
either.
I thought there was going to be a quick turnaround on that.
It was.
It didn't happen. Pandemic happened.
No. So legitimately, I was actually talking to one of the videographers today, and he's like, we have been swamped. Like, since this happened, we had to go back to like regular jobs. So we've been doing that.
Sure.
But we'll have your videos for you. They said tonight.
Perfect.
Cool.
So yeah, videos, like we shot the videos, we've got the Kickstarter ready to go. It's just waiting for all this to blow over. Jason's doing a really good job. Check out Nerd News. I was on there doing Picard review.
We did the Star Trek Picard review.
I had a blast. I look forward to season 2. Chris has got...
I'm just trying to do different things to keep you guys busy. So before this comes out, you'll get a guide to free reading sources so you can find some geeky material to hold you over in the meantime.
Yeah,
it's going to be stuff that's already come out. None of it's going to be super new, but it will be new to you, like that hashtag. So you'll be able to go back, read some comics. I'm a big fan of the independent stuff, so hopefully you guys can pick up on some of that, or maybe read a Marvel or a DC story that you've not heard of before, or not looked into yet.
Yeah.
Check out Board Game Bros. They're Matt and Jeff doing their thing over there.
Yeah, they're brothers. They play board games. They talk about board games.
Jason just needs to be the spokesperson for everything in the world. 'Cause he's like, they're brothers. They play board games. They talk about it.
games.
It's great.
What would your Mountain Dew ad be? It's soda. It's full of sugar and caffeine.
It's great.
It'll keep you going for a little while.
Chris loves it.
Also, check out goinfo.org. Mike Brodeur is doing...
Yeah, I mean, if you're into the
things over
gaming
there.
journalism thing, man, he's got all his stuff up from Gamma, and he's got some other stuff coming down the pipeline.
There's a lot
and
in the
it's
works
good.
with that, yeah.
And it's a little more consumable, I think, because it's shorter.
Yeah, little 5-7
Quick
minute
blurbs,
interviews.
Yeah, that he did with interviews with people. It's good. I checked it out the other day. Yeah.
Cool. As always, guys.
Well, you're going to send them like Facebook or the website?
I mean,
any of
they
that?
already know. Here we are.
That's 13 people.
Yeah, 13 people. Listen to them off. Kevin, make sure you go to the website.
Susie, Michael,
Hey, Carl.
I see you over there.
Carl, go to Facebook. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, I know you guys have already liked the page. Do an extra like on it for us.
You know, it'd be nice if you created the fake account or something.
No, honestly, just give us some feedback. You can go to entertainthegeeky.com because we do have new stuff that's going up there pretty steadily.
No,
trying.
Jason's doing
Jason's
really good.
super
I'm
powerful.
trying.
I've got an article that's going to be launching in the next 2 days here on that
Yeah,
one.
I've got an opinion piece about Resident Evil 3 that will go up. I don't know when, because with Final Fantasy 7 coming out, I don't know if
That's
I'm
more important.
Jason is stepping aside. He will be reachable in about 70 to 80 video game
It's
hours.
a 40-hour video game.
70 to 80
It's a
because you're going to
40.
play it twice.
I've got to get through everything.
But so
all the way.
Just keep a listen out, because we are going to have Capuano back on the show to review with me the Resident Evil 3 remake and the Final Fantasy 7 remake. He's still working, and we were talking on the phone the other night, and he doesn't want to risk infecting anyone because he deals with people, on a day-to-day, a lot of different people on a day-to-day basis as a banker. So we're waiting until things calm down a little bit before we're going to do that. But he's already gone through Resident Evil 3. I've gone through Resident Evil 3 several times now. By the time we get back to a place where we can talk about these things together and get together and do it, he will definitely have finished the Final Fantasy VII Remake, as will I have. So we're going to review both those, and we'll have those reviews up sometime in the next month or so.
Promptly.
Something to look forward to.
All right, guys. Well, as always, stay geeky.